Today, I want to invite you to make peace with maybe one thing that you're struggling with in life. Are you a stressed out high achiever ready to thrive, not just survive? You're in the right place. I am Dr. Amna Shabbir, a physician, master certified coach, and wellness advocate. On this channel, I share practical strategies and inspiring stories to help you create real, lasting change. Whether you want to lead with confidence, find balance, or optimize your life, you're in the right place. In life right now, there might be one thought, or usually there are multiple thoughts that are weighing you down, and you are resisting them constantly, and you're not making peace with them. So, what am I even talking about? I'll give you an example. At this time, my house has young children, and I am somebody who likes organization, who detests clutter. And so, when my house is cluttered, it may be clean, but if it's cluttered and it's disorganized, that affects my mental peace and clarity. And for the longest time ever, and maybe sometimes still, I continue to struggle and wrestle with, I want my house to be clean. I don't want toys everywhere. I would love to be able to have a journey from one room to the other without jumping into stickers or glitter. And I resisted that. My house did not look like the houses of all these amazing humans on social media and Instagram. And as somebody who's a recovering perfectionist, it did not sit well. So I resisted it, and I did not make peace with my current situation. So there was this constant resistance in my mind. The outcome was that I wasn't such a great mother to be around, and I was hyper focused on organization and cleanliness. So I had to take this pause and inventory with my own coach. I had to go down this deep blind spot that I wasn't noticing, where this resentment and resistance was coming in. A lot of resistance and a lot of lack of peace from the clutter. And what I was able to see was, oh, this issue that I'm struggling with right now in my own life with the clutter that my children are making is making me feel utterly powerless. So when I feel powerless, so first of all, I feel lack of peace, and the lack of peace is also stemming from this overwhelm, this chaos, literally, physically, visibly, and also internally. I feel powerless that I'm telling these humans to do something and they're not doing it. They're not just following it. And as a consequence, I feel powerless. I feel this isn't ending, and I'm wrestling. I'm in this constant state of discontent and wrestling, and I feel an utter lack of success. So I talk about how are we redefining and reimagining success. So I don't feel at peace, and when I'm not at peace, I'm not successful. So how can you pick an area of your life and make peace with it? Coming back to my example of the clutter in the house with the children, it was a moment of calm and deep reflection and work with my own coach that made me realize that, wow, I actually have a choice right now. I am making this choice, and I'm choosing to resist what's happening and choosing to hyper control and fixate on the outcome, which is a clean house. And I'm in a constant state of disarray. I also have a choice to release the resistance and to make peace with the fact that right now my children are young, and my house realistically will never look spotless. It will never look like the curated homes that I see on Instagram. It will never look like the societal expectations of what homes should look like. Realistically, the home that I want will never look like that. And one day, my children will grow up and they will stop making this mess. I will stop walking into glitter and stickers and putty and all these things. And one day, they will leave my house and they will grow up and they will be gone. And today, I choose to surround myself with this clutter, and I choose to let some things go. And I choose to make peace with this thought, and I choose to stay in this moment. It is an act of choosing. And when I choose something, that means I have power. And I'm making this decision consciously, and I'm allowing myself to make peace with it. So as I think like that, I allow myself to calm down. And I recognize that even in the mess, in this disorganized way that my entire house looks like, it's still a success. It's a success. It's a reflection of successful parenting where I'm allowing my children to live. And yes, of course, we do enforce some form of sensible organization to the chaos, so it's not completely utterly crazy, but it's my crazy, and I get to own it. And this allows me to make peace with this clutter. It allows me, dare I say, to enjoy the clutter. And another example I'll give with children and chaos and clutter and making peace is my refrigerator. It does not look like the glorious up-to-date models that are out there. I am so glad that the front is magnetic and we can stick artwork and magnets on it. It allows space for memories to be made. And so right now I am choosing for my walls to have some stickers here and there there for some creativity to follow and explode. And right now, I am choosing all of this. And so, can I just take a step back and allow myself to make peace with this one thing, with this beautiful occurrence that's happening in this season of my life? So, I invite you to think, what in your life can you make peace with in this season? And do not confuse this with complacency. This does not mean that I am becoming complacent and now I will live in a cluttered home. No, I can choose to organize and calm my chaos from a very different intention. When the intention is pressured, when the intention is I'm overwhelmed and I just want things to be done in a very specific way, it doesn't create the effect that I want. But when I calm myself down and I release that attachment and I let go, and by letting go, reclaim my own autonomy. I reclaim my own autonomy by letting go of that resistance, and I'm able to calm my chaos and create peace within myself. And as I become peaceful, so do the people around me. So today I invite you again to find maybe one element in your life where you might be holding on very tightly, thinking that you're trying to be successful by holding on tightly. But if you were to release that attachment and you were to truly examine what it is and can you make peace with it? And if you would like to do that work deeper with the help of somebody, I would love to help you. You're welcome to get in contact. The work of releasing and creating peace and contentment in our lives is one of my most favorite work with my coaching clients. I'd be glad to help you. So in summary, find what it is in this season of your life that you can make peace with. There are lots of things in this season of your life. Life is seasonal. It's not always going to be this way. The children will grow up and they will leave, and your home will not have Lego and glitter and stickers and Play-Doh everywhere. You might believe you don't have the time or energy to focus on yourself, but this is exactly the right time to get serious about your well-being. You don't have to do it all alone. I'm here to help. If you enjoyed this video and are ready to take the next step, head over to dramnashabbir.com, where you'll find free resources you can access right away. The website link is below. Let's get started on your path to thriving.